Can you believe that Denny's got into a road rage incident yesterday?
Denny's, our sweet producer, who is so calm and loving.
Yeah, such a soothing man, most peaceful person on the planet, can get into a road rage incident in South Florida.
It's shocking to me whenever because sometimes it'll happen here at work where people will come in there and all aggressive be speaking to him rude. And I was like, come talk to me like that.
Right.
Denny's is the guy that is the sweetest pumpkin pie on this show.
I know, right? How does something like this even happen? And of course, here was what started it. Denny's was trying to do something nice on the road.
You know what they say about the road to hell? It's paved with good intentions.
Oh, jeez.
And it had to do with a bicyclist, and you were trying to give them a little bit of space, and somebody wasn't enjoying what you were doing.
I don't even feel like this is insane. So I do this for if a car is pulled over, if a police officer's on the side of the road, anyone's on the side of the road, there's a bicyclist going, they weren't on the sidewalk, they were in that little divider.
A little bicycle lane
Yeah.
that sometimes is really small.
It's super narrow. I mean, honestly, I would ride on the sidewalk if I was them. But anyway, so I see them coming. All right, I'm approaching them on the right, and I straddle. I pull into the lane. I make sure no one's next to me, and I pull into the lane like where I'm straddling the line between
the yellow line.
Yeah, I'll pull over to the left a little bit. That way, it gives them half a car length of space to where I pass them, or I don't hit them or anything. I don't want anyone like opening a door and I slam into their door or something. So I'm just trying to give that lane some space.
Gotcha.
So I'm straddling the little lane in the thing, and the car behind me floors it and fills the gap between us. Like, I mean, almost hits the biker. I now have to then switch to the left lane because they filled that gap. And then at the next light, they're just railing on me. They put the window down and they're yelling at me, telling me I'm going to cause an accident. What am I swerving for? And I go,
I was giving the cyclist some room.
well, I was like, you almost killed this man. So at the light, I'm just going, hey, there was a bicyclist. I was getting in. As I was saying it, he turned and just put his window up as I was talking. Just to ignore me.
What kind of car was he in? Did you get the license plate? I'll take care of it from here.
I didn't. It was a smaller car, so he was able to get into the gap. It was like a Honda Civic style car, like something of that nature.
A lot of balls for a Honda.
I just couldn't.
All right. I expect that out of you, BMW.
I feel like if there's no one in the lane next to you and you're approaching somebody who's on the side of the road, it makes sense to kind of pull out to where you're half in the lane, so you're not going to hit that person.
I always do that because, God forbid, the cyclist is a little wobbly.
That's what I'm saying.
His wobble could make his handlebar hit my mirror on the side of my car, and I am very scared of having a collision with a cyclist because I'm going to win. If it's my car versus his bike, he's going to be messed up.
Well, even when I'm driving behind a motorcycle, I get nervous because I'm just like, what if something happens and then I run over this person?
I want to give them as much space as possible.
Yeah, I'll keep a car length and a half between us just because I want enough time to react in case something bad happens. I've had people cut me off and get in between that space, and you go, I left that space because there's a motorcyclist.
On purpose, to be nice.
But you can't do anything like that. You pull slightly into the lane. The guy, I see his hands go up, and he just floors and then he's between us, and now I'm half in a lane. He's next to me, and there's a bicyclist.
And he's so close to the cyclist now.
Well, and he's waving his arms at me like I'm crazy. And I just go, I feel like this isn't an insane thing. I feel like a lot of people will pull over a little bit.
Will. Yeah, I mean, the only bike lanes I trust, and I'm not sure I trust these. Have you seen the ones in my neighborhood? They had that huge, whatever the hump is thing.
Yes.
If you go in there, it will wreck your whatever.
It'll destroy your car.
Yeah.
Nobody has that but you. I haven't seen hardly any bike lanes have that but your street.
Yeah, you're right. That's about the only neighborhood I would ride it in. Yeah, some people are saying I would never ride a bike in the bike lane. I see cars swerving to the bike lane and sidewalks all the time.
All the time.
That's why you try to give them space. I wasn't getting over so that the car behind me could get in that space. It was so odd. And then to get yelled at the next light, and then to get your window put up on as you're talking to him, trying to explain it. I was like, what is happening?
What a douche. What color was this Honda?
Silver Honda.
All right, we're keeping an eye out for you, silver Honda.
I feel like if I see a car doing that, I would slow down going, oh, obviously this person's getting out of the lane a little bit so that this bike doesn't get hit.
He's being cool to the cyclist. Some people just don't know how to be nice, and they're going through whatever they're going through. And they also don't like cyclists or pedestrians. You will see them just act a fool to a cyclist or a pedestrian. Like, what are you doing? If you have a battle with a cyclist or a pedestrian and you're in a gray Honda, guess what? You're going to win, and that person is going to be disfigured. Is that what you want?
Right.
Now the cops are going to be involved. You're going to be probably charged with a crime. Like, what are you doing?
Well, it sucked because we got to the light, and that's where he was yelling at me. And so then when the light changed, I feel like he wasn't letting me over, knowing that I was trying to get back in that lane. So I was like one of those things where I had to slow down to like 20 miles an hour to let this guy go fast enough so I could get back over. And then there's cars behind him. It turned into a whole thing.
Oh, it's crazy.
Silver Honda douche.
All because I was trying to not hit a bicyclist.
Yeah.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. I had the, and another thing that's crazy too is because I drive home with the baby now. So I'm trying to obey laws and take things slow.
It'd be extra cool.
That's all I'm trying to do, man. If you slow down too much for a right-hand turn off of a main road like Military, people behind you lose their minds. And I'm not even trying to slow down that much. I'm just slowing down so my baby's head's not flying everywhere as I'm making a right-hand turn.
Right.
It's just
You got to give your baby whiplash.
oh my gosh, they're on you. They slam on their brakes. They kind of make it seem like you're being a jerk, and you just go, I'm taking a slow turn. I have a baby who I'm hoping falls asleep on this drive so I can get some peace in my house. What I'm saying? I'm like trying not to wake him up.
Where was your level of rage at this moment?
After he put the window up, I'm like, oh, this is what we're doing, and then he wouldn't let me over. I'm trying to like make signals that I'm annoyed and stuff, but he wouldn't look at me. It was so annoying. The guy was completely annoying.
Wow.
So the injustice was just extraordinary.
It is. It's crazy.
You made the list, Silver Honda.
That's it.
We didn't get your plate, but you made the list.
Now, every silver Honda on the road this morning is suspect.
Yeah. If you've got a silver Honda, you may want to sell it.
Yeah.
Well, they just got the ability to speed up and close that gap immediately. I don't know.
We all have the ability to speed up and close the gap, but should you? Would you? I wouldn't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was very obvious what I was doing
There's
there.
a cyclist. We gotta be cool here. Even if you hate cyclists and pedestrians, you don't want to be in a scenario where you hurt them, do you?
Oh my gosh.
Michelle just hit up. Remember that guy when Team USA won in the Olympics, the Johnny Gaudreau? It was he and his brother that were killed. On August 29th of 2024 in New Jersey while cycling when a driver attempted to pass other vehicles on the right. It came around and hit them, and that's really Denny's situation.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, and somebody else said, the law in Florida, you're supposed to give 3 to 4 feet to cyclists.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it's the law.
Right.
Okay, so on top of just being a cool human, it's a law?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Be careful out there. I saw an accident a week ago. I saw this. People are just, road raging.
Oh, I hope that silver Honda drives straight into a tree and has a 1-car accident.
Well, he was annoying. I actually agree with you.
I don't want the tree to be hurt either, but
I agree with you, though.
A lot of people were talking about what it is that gives them road rage, and we've got Joe on here from Port St. Lucie. What is it for you, Joe?
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
So the one that drives me nuts is, if you're in a multi-lane, a road that's all going one direction and you're coming up to a light and you've got to turn left and you can see the car in front of you is got two car lengths empty in front of him and you cannot get into that lane to turn left. And he'll just sit there with the gap. You're blocking all of traffic because you're trying to get over. Your turn light is green, but you can't quite get over to it. And then when he turns green, you're red, and you got to wait a whole nother round.
Yeah.
that's annoying.
That is really annoying. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of infractions that happen at the stoplights. Char in Jupiter, she said people that basically run the red turn arrow. Have you ever seen that where people are still coming?
Yes.
And this will happen at the outlets a lot right there on Palm Beach Lakes and West Palm Beach where people keep coming through the light and then people are backed up trying to get into the outlets and now that traffic is sitting out. Your light turns green, but you can't go because there are 4 or 5 rude cars that decided they were going to try to squeeze through that red light and now all traffic is blocked.
Snarled.
You're just like, come on, man. Like, what are you doing?
You ever see somebody do this when they're going to make a U-turn or they're going to make a left turn? First, they go right a little bit to get that leverage
Gotcha, yeah.
going into the turn.
Yeah.
And then they turn left.
Yeah.
I have been almost sideswiped into Cuesta by so many blue hairs going a little bit right just to go left. And I'm like, dude, just go left. You can't go right first to go left. You're going to hit my car.
Right. They don't check.
They don't check.
Yeah, they're
They don't
oblivious.
care.
No, they don't. It's a mixture of both. I think they don't care.
They can't see.
And because they don't care, they don't check because they just don't care. One that drives me crazy. Have you ever seen where you cannot do a U-turn and somebody does? And there's a reason why you can't do a U-turn, because then you're caught up in traffic and now you block everybody else. That also happens by my house. I'm just like, there's a reason why it says no U-turn. You can't do it here. It's crazy. A couple other ones that people are hitting up: when people do not stop or move over for emergency vehicles.
Oh my gosh, that's troublesome.
Yeah. Throwing trash out of their car right in front of me. Absolutely. People who stop at the beginning of a merge lane and they wait to get in. Boy, that really throws off traffic. You ever seen that where you have your own lane where you can kind of keep going, but they stop right?
You have your own lane.
Yes. And then you are expecting them to continue going because they have a lane that is, that road and they don't know that road. And
I'm
they
talking to
stop short.
you. People who stop at PGA in the right lane and that exit ramp off of 95. I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Going northbound. That right lane is a turn lane. You have your own lane. Keep moving. Oh, I get so mad when they just come to a complete stop and look right and look left and just sit there like, really?
One thing that kind of drives me crazy, people that brake for no reason. You ever seen that? And there should not be any kind of traffic holdup. And
they're on their phone. This happened to me yesterday. There was a guy in a big white construction truck right in front of me, and he hits his brakes on 95. There's nobody in front of him. And then I look as I'm passing him because I want to give him the eye, and he's on the phone talking with his hands.
Yeah.
He's holding the phone with the right hand, talking wildly with his left, and that's why he had been tapping the brake.
Mm-hmm. Two things that people slow down for that annoys me is you may have, like, for instance, on 995, bad traffic that is completely stopped on the other side, on the other bound lane if you're north or southbound, and everyone in your lane. There's no obstructions whatsoever, yet you are slowed down like there was an accident in your lanes on your side. I'm like, would you all stop looking?
Rubberneck.
Yes. Keep looking forward. We don't have time for this.
We need a portable mobile fence that they can put up so that people going southbound can't be rubbernecking at whatever's going on northbound.
Yeah. And it drives me crazy, too, whenever you see an FHP officer and they slow down to 10 miles under the speed limit. I'm like, you're allowed to go the speed limit. FHP is not going to pull you over for going the speed limit.
No, never.
You don't have to go 10 miles under. It's insane. You ever seen the person where they're going 50 miles per hour and then you pass them and all of a sudden they speed up to 80 miles an hour?
Yes. They think we're in some kind of race.
Like, what are you doing?
I don't even know you. I am not in the Fast and the Furious. I passed you because you were going slow. And now you think this is some sort of competition?
Right. I'm like, I don't care
hell?
what you drive. Just pick one. Just drive 50 or drive 80.
That is something weird. I experience that a lot because, coming to work in the morning, I am on the clock.
Yeah.
And get out of my way. And it's not personal. I will pass you real quick. But it's not personal.
Yep. Some other things, roundabouts are driving people crazy. They're not stop signs. Keep on moving, people. You're right about that. And
Kevin, I saw an accident the other day almost happen. People don't get it.
no, they really don't. And then there's a lot of people, too, where it's your turn to go into the roundabout and somebody just zips right in. And you're like, if I would have gone, that would have been an accident. That should have been on you.
You have to assume everybody in the roundabout is a dope.
Right.
And they have no idea. Work back from there. Just assume they're going to blow it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is really rough when you get a lot of people have no idea what they're doing on the roads all at once, and we're trying to make it all happen. So,
and then we're on the radio because we're perfect.
No, exactly. I cause a lot of the road rage that's out there, so it's a good thing I'm in a studio and not behind the wheel right now. So you all got to deal with it because you guys are driving right now.